take a shot every time I say overwhelmed, and you will be. Unfolding Ethan is now published. Yeah, it's now a published book. I'm a published author. Oh wow, I don't know what to say. I'm honestly so overwhelmed with all these emotions that I've been feeling for a month. This was my dream, to be a published author. Like a dream. Like I was 13 years old, I was writing vampire fantasy novels in notebooks, and it was just a dream that wow, it would be so great to be published one day, and so that other people could read my books. That would be so awesome. This is a pretty big achievement for me personally. I thank all of you for supporting me in this journey. I'm so overjoyed that today my book baby goes out to the world, and you can just buy it with one click and read it. Unfortunately, Unfolding Eden is only published right now as an ebook. I'm trying hard to get a proof copy from Amazon. To be honest, I didn't think that I would be able to publish Unfolding Ethan this year, let alone this month. It took a while for me to get an ebook ISBN. After that, the COVID-19 pandemic started, so I couldn't order the proof copies from Amazon. So without knowing how the interior of the book looks, I couldn't publish the paperback. That would be a pretty big mistake as an indie author, so I decided to wait until the situation goes back to normal. I hope. I'm so sorry this video is not at all structured. I just set up a camera and I'm just winging it. Oh, by the way, I'm wearing a Jedi t-shirt because I bought it a year ago. If you read the book, you know I'm wearing this Jedi, okay? Unfolding Ethan is a best friends to lovers romance, and it's obviously for 16 plus. It's about two best friends, Ethan Kane and Kiara Sharma, who have been best friends and apartment neighbors since they were kids. Now they are 18, starting high school senior year, and they realize, wow, I'm really attracted to him and her, and their attraction takes off and they get very drunk due to some reason. You've read the book. Conflict happens that no, he's my best friend, no, she's my best friend, I can't think of her like that. They're confused that if they should follow their attraction or not, because they are so good friends with each other, and even though they are their friends, if something happens, they are the ones who end up lying on each other. And I really love the relationship, and I wish I had one like that, because it's so adorable and pretty. Like, I just want to hug them to my chest. Kiara Sharma is an Indian born in America, and she's witty, adorable, and quite bold. I wish I was as bold as Kiara Sharma. Ethan Kane he's so soft and caring, but when he's alone with Kiara, we get to see another side of him. Like, he's very open with her and very silent and almost cold with others, but he lets his guard down with her. He is actually a big softie. He's also born through insemination, so he has two mothers. I really hope you will enjoy reading the book. It's quite soft and slow burn at first, but then attraction happens and like fluff and stuff happens. I'm not crying, so that's good. Yes, I'm quite happy that my book is published, but I wish I could do something much more better for the current situation the world is in right now. I know the book is not perfect, and it never will be, but At one point you have to stop criticizing yourself and just know that you have did your best, you tried your best, and you can do much more with the next book. But see, it has progress, not perfection. So hopefully you guys will feel relatable with the characters like Ethan, Kiara, Catherine. I'm sorry, I'm just so like realizing right now that yeah, I published a freaking book. And I'm sorry if you can't hear me right now. My voice gets really low and soft when I'm feeling some stuff like this overwhelming joy right now. So my brother asked, did you took a shower today? Yes, I did. Since Unfolding Ethan is a steamy romance novel, how did your parents or family react to it? First of all, I have told my parents that it's a romance book like 100 times. Hopefully they won't read it. My brother is chill with it, like, yeah, do what you want, I'm proud of you and all. So thanks brother if you're watching this. But I'm pretty sure if my mom and dad read it, they would go like, can you release this on Wattpad? Thank you, hehe. Sorry now, it won't be back on Wattpad because it's a published book now. You can get a copy of Unfolding Ethan from Amazon, Apple iBooks, Barnes & Noble, Kobo, and Google Play and Google Books. I will be publishing the paperbacks soon, hopefully in a couple of months. Favorite thing about writing the duet: how vulnerable I got towards my characters. Writing about their pain and their like backstories is one thing, and feeling them is another thing. And being a writer, you have to be empathetic, you have to have a little bit of empathy. So when I cried writing the starting of Unfolding Kiara, which you will know why I cried by the way, so I was like, wow, I am so mean doing this to her, but can I have a signed copy? Yes, you can. It will be available on my website www.mahimistry.com when the paperback comes out. So you can order the personalized signed copy from my website. Where do you get your inspiration to write? I get my inspiration from reading other books, music, or any image I see which ignites an overwhelming emotion. Even movies, especially real life events. How are you? I am not sure yet. I am definitely overwhelmed. I'm not sure how I am. Thank you for asking, by the way. I'm all over the place right now. You killed me with that ending. How do I pre-order the sequel, please? And congrats to you. I have heard that so many times. Like, I cried reading the book, and I'm sorry I made you cry, but I'm really happy I made you cry in a way because it makes me proud that my words can affect your tear ducts. That's a really bad way to put it, but you know what I mean. If you are a writer and you make someone cry with your own writing or story, you know what I mean. And yes, you can pre-order Unfolding Kiara from the links below, or you can just go to Amazon, Apple iBooks, Barnes & Noble and Kobo and just search Unfolding Kiara or my name. You can pre-order the copy from there, which will be published on 26th October. How are you celebrating this big day? I'm not sure. I might eat a pastry or not. I don't know. I will edit this video and try to upload it as fast as I can. I will work on the second book and call it a day. How long does it take for you to write a book? It took me 3 months to finish the first draft of Unfolding Ethan, and I knew I could do it in 2 months or a month if I had plotted and outlined the book really well during the first draft. Do you try to be original or deliver the readers what they want? In my next how to write a book series, I talk about being original and that originality doesn't exist. I try to be as much as original I want, but the thing is, everyone get inspired from other books, music, pictures. As I said, what you will make will not be your 100% original idea. No, that I made this, I wrote this, I did this, I created this. Yes, you did, but you have to give credit that you got inspired from seeing something that was like, yeah, I wish I could do that, and you did it. I try to be as original I can with the characters, and best friends to lovers trope is so wide, so I didn't just wanted a small town thing with neighbors being their best friends. I wanted something more. So some of you may not write my writing voice or thing like that, but it's okay. Not everyone can like or enjoy the book, but I hope you do. What's your favorite underappreciated novel or dice? It was pretty good. It made me laugh, and I wish the ending was much better than how the author left it, but I really enjoyed reading the book. It's crime and mystery, by the way. In your recent novel Unfolding Duet, who is your favorite character other than Kiara and Ethan? Eiffel. Eiffel is my favorite character. Do Ethan and Kiara resemble any other characters from some other book? And I'm not sure if I have read any book which was like, yes, the heroine is so similar to Kiara Sharma, or the hero seems like Ethan Kane or something, because they are so unique in my own mind. But you can let me know if Kiara and Ethan resembles other characters from other books. Today your first ever book is being published. Who is going to be the proudest? Me, I guess. My parents, hopefully. My family, hopefully. Who is your favorite author and why? I have been loving Penny Reid right now. I already heard there's a series. I can't believe I forgot the name. And I really enjoyed reading the book. But the characters were brilliant. Like brilliant, on point. I loved Caitlin and Martin. They are so brilliant. Like, I wish our relationship nowadays could, communicate as much as they both did when they were just 19 and 21. Like, if you want a mature book where characters act like an adult and want some relationship advice, just read that book. Okay, just check out my Goodreads if you want. I recently added it to romance and on my 2020 book challenge. How many books do you want to publish in your lifetime? As much as I can, as many as I can. Which author's legacy you want to follow or someone you want to be like? I'm not sure if I want to follow anyone else's legacy and be like someone else. That's pretty narcissistic to say. It sounds narcissistic to you, but this is my opinion. Like, I don't want to follow someone else and I can just be myself. I wish to be like someone like else all the time, because that's our human nature. We always want to have something or need something from others. Like, we always compare each other. So in that way, yes, I do want to be like someone else a lot. Sometimes I don't want to follow someone else's legacy. I want to pick my own. Have you ever felt what Ethan and Kiara feel for each other for any other guy ever? I thought I did, but turns out it was just attraction. Have you ever been in love with anyone yet? It was what I thought love is, but it wasn't. It was not love. I think I was just infatuated with him. Which character do you most relate to from your books and why? If there was a female version of Eiffel, that would be me. I relate to all of them, like even Ethan, Kiara. Which character do you most relate to from other books and why? I've never read a book and I was like, yes, she's exactly like me. Do you have or had anything in your life? No, I wish. Are you into girls? That's just for me. I'm not sure yet. Like, I know I'm pretty straight, but I find women to be really pretty, beautiful, gorgeous, stunning. Are your characters inspired from your friends and people in real life, or it's all imaginary? Some of my characters are inspired from my friends. There is one real life romantic experience of here. The books come from somewhere. Okay, I've not written about this yet, but I plan to write it in a short story. If you know about that scene from Achab Prem Ki Gajab Kahani, when she throws a stone and a letter to him. Yeah, I did that to someone. So I did that to a guy who was a stranger, by the way, but I found him really cute and handsome. So I was like, no, let's just do it. I can make a whole story time video about it because we met. And yeah, one book apart from yours you wish to live. If I could, I would like to be in Six of Crows or even King of Scars. Which one person inspires you every day? Oh, my parents. So not one person, two of them actually. Happiest day of your life. I am really happy today, but I think I was happiest when we adopted Alex and Leo. Which author you want to meet? As many authors as I can. Like, I want to meet most of the authors I read about. If I could, I would love to have a tea with Sir Arthur Conan Doyle and just talk to him. One favorite scene from the duet? Probably the epilogue of Unfolding Kiara. One favorite scene from all the books in the world. I am obsessed with this book and I'm sorry I can't help it, but when in Crooked Kingdom, which is a sequel of Six of Crows, spoiler alert, Inez tells Kaz to meet her parents and Kaz is like, is my tie okay? And it was so cute. I found it so adorable. I had to close the book, giggle for 5 minutes straight and read it again. Which one word is your all-time favorite? The F word. Who do you feel is an underappreciated author? Bunny Reid, I guess. She's not an underappreciated author, but her books are really great. One overrated author and book. E.L. James and 50 Shades of Grey. If you spent the day in someone else's shoes, who would it be and why? Want to be in Keanu Reeves' shoes and just see how he feels or how he sees the world and how he absorbs the world around him or Ryan Reynolds. Not exactly like meet them, just be in their shoes for a day and see how the world is around him and how they absorb it and try to evaluate it. What makes you nervous? Being in front of a camera like I am right now. I'm pretty nervous, but I'm trying not to show it. Crowd. I hate crowd. I hate being in a crowd. What makes you so sad that you will never read or watch it again? It's an anime called Assassination Classroom. I sobbed like hell. It's a pretty great anime and I would recommend everyone to watch it. What is your perfect dream day? I wake up, I write, I eat, and I go to sleep. What lessons you have learned from your past relationships? What relationships? I have been single since birth, so I have never been in a relationship before. Communication is the most important key to a relationship. Communication and trust. But this is coming from a single person who have never dated, so if money was nothing, what would you buy? A huge library with a coffee shop where you can come and play with cats. What is one place in the world you would visit if it was the last place you could go to? I'm pretty hungry right now, so I would say Ganthiarat because I really love the Ganthias and I've been missing them since the pandemic started. Dude, the chutneys are like heaven in your mouth. So either Ganthiarat or Raipur's Bhajia place. When you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? I wanted to be a teacher. Favorite movie and series? One book you hate. The one trope I hate the most in books, especially in romance book, is that the female protagonist is so weak, so vulnerable, so harmless and stuff, and like that she'll never fight up for herself, does not have that book. She is an independent woman and has her own job, but if the hero acts like a jerk towards her and she goes, oh, it's okay, you apologize to me in this way and I'm just going to accept you. You know, that's what's the word for that heroine. It's called a doormat heroine. I just hate that word. I hate that word because I hate those characters exist. Most of the readers are young, like teenagers. This beautiful young woman read these novels and think like, oh, if a guy treats me like that, then it's okay. It's not toxic. Which, by the way, is pretty toxic. And anyway, I'm sorry if this video took so long to film. I hope you enjoyed this video, and you can now go grab an ebook copy of Unfolding Ethan from Amazon, Apple iBooks, Barnes & Noble, Kobo, Google Play and Google Books. And you can also pre-order Unfolding Kiara, which is the sequel of Unfolding Ethan from Apple iBooks, Amazon, Barnes & Nobles and Kobo. I am working on audiobooks and paperbacks, so be on the lookout for them in the near future. Before I go, I just want to say thank you for supporting me and watching this video and just reading and giving me the chance to publish the book. Just thank you. I wouldn't have been able to do this without you guys. Thank you so much for helping my dream come true. So I hope you guys are safe and well, and I'll see you guys soon.